Disclaimer, this channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for educational purposes only.
If you're watching this video, then you need to hear this. You're not unlucky. You're just doing what every other broke trader does. You buy too high, you hold on too long, and you chase the garbage coins. Then you get dumped on by people who bought before you even knew the coin existed, and you start to cry. This market is player versus player. You show up emotional, they show up prepared. And that's why you keep losing. Every FOMO entry, every bit of hesitation, every single panic sale is simply profit for a smarter trader or developer. And in this video, I'm going to fix exactly that. It starts with the root cause of your problem, and that is that you have no system. You react, you chase, and you hope. Profitable traders don't do any of that. I'll show you how to find the best coins, the needles in the haystack, from the thousands of coins that get launched every single day. And you won't have to guess, you won't have to dig, and you won't have to pray. And once we do that, I will show you exactly how to install rules so emotion can't sabotage your profit anymore. And once you start trading with structure, once you start buying the very best coins that get released every single day, $1,000 days stop being luck and start becoming normal. If you're tired of literally watching your money disappear, then this is the video that flips everything for you. Let's get into it. Okay, so in the previous video, I taught you how to turn $100 into 100,000 developing meme coins. And if you're watching this, you want to learn how to do this, but trading meme coins. In the last video, I explained that being a trader is 100 times harder than developing meme coins. And it is, even with this strategy that I'm going to teach you. But this is one of the best, if not literally the best strategy out there for trading meme coins, because it gives you the highest return on investment with the lowest risk possible. So this is exactly what we're going to break down in this video. Number one, finding the correct coin to buy. We are going to be trading the meme coins based off the trends, based off the news events, based off what is currently the narrative. But in doing so, for example, if we trade coins based on the news, there are going to be tens, if not hundreds of coins for us to choose from. And how do we know that this coin is going to 100x as opposed to this coin, or this coin, or this coin, or this coin? The answer is we don't. But we can maximize our chance, and I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to do that. Secondly, I'm going to be telling you how much to buy based on your capital level. There's no point buying 0.5 Solana if you have a balance of 0.6 Solana. Because every time you buy a meme coin, you have to be prepared to lose that entire money. And if you lose this money and you have a capital of 0.6, you now have 0.1. It is 100 times harder to make a lot of money with 0.1 Solana than 0.5 Solana. So buying in with the correct amount literally matters more than finding the correct meme coin. Number three, I'm going to be explaining from a developer's perspective when you should be selling. I know how developers act. I know when they like to take profit, and 90% of the time, the chart crashes because of the developer. I can simply reverse this. I can do some reverse psychology and tell you exactly when to sell, just before the developer does, just before the chart crashes, and just before everyone loses their money. And number three, I will be teaching you a system which, if you implement, will literally 10x your results because there is no emotion involved. You see, the main issue when it comes down to trading is that this is what a trader looks like. Let's say this is a 10x profit, this is a 10x profit, this is a 10x profit, and this is a 5x profit. On the first trade of the day, a trader would buy in, he wants a 10x, right? So he wants to sell at this point here. It goes to a 5x, it goes to a 7x, he's holding for that 10x, then it crashes. And he thinks to himself, okay, it went to a 7x, I could have sold for a 5x, next time I'm just going to sell for a 5x. And then this happens. He buys a coin, it goes past his 5x, he sells, and then it goes on to do literally 20x, 30x, 10x, whatever. So then he's now like, okay, well, it went to 10x, maybe I should just go back to my original plan and just sell for 10x's. I'm not going to hold for 5x's. And then it goes to a 4x and it crashes and he now loses his money. Then it goes to a 3x. He says to himself, okay, I'm going to sell at a 3x. Next coin he buys, it does a 20x. He's now thinking to himself, okay, I should sell at 10x. And this is literally an infinite cycle that repeats itself. Sometimes you sell too early, sometimes you sell too late. But with the system that I'm going to teach you, you will always sell at the right time with the correct amount. And no matter if it goes 100x after you sold, or 2x after you sold, or it crashes, you'll make the maximum amount of money possible. So let's get into it. Step number one, finding the right meme coin. Now, there are multiple ways to do this. I do break other strategies down on my channel. But the number one way I have found that works is going off the news, or the narrative, or the trend. And this is what you do. So I'll give you an example. Quite recently, there was news that El Mencho died in Mexico by the police, right? He was shot, he was killed, and then Mexico erupted in violence. Now, this was global news event. As you can see, the New York Times, it was all over American news, it was all over UK news. It is global news. And what happened? There were many, many coins that were launched based on the cartel, based on El Mencho, based on the violence to do with Trump. We can see cartel takeover, 500k. We can see Donald El Trumpo, which is a direct correlation to El Mencho, 8.9 million. We can see cartel asset supply hub, 250k. We can see that even coins that aren't directly correlated to this, but they are correlated to the genre like war, are also starting to trend. So because of this news event, where is it? Because of this news event, there have been many, many coins that have been launched, and a lot of people have made a lot of money. So our goal is to find this news source as early as humanly possible. And the way we do that is we do that with a CT tracker. There are multiple CT trackers out there. A lot of them you have to pay for, but we're going to be using UXento. This is what developers use to launch meme coins. The second a news event comes out, or a funny tweet comes out, or Elon Musk tweets about something, they will sit on here. It's a CT tracker. But instead of going onto Axiom and trying to buy a coin like a trader does, they will simply deploy the coin. Now, you don't have to use UXento. There are multiple other CT trackers out there, but this is by far the quickest way to see news before the mainstream media. Because before all of these were posted on their websites, they were shown on TV, they were shown on the radio, they were released here first. So our goal as a trader is to be as early as possible to these news events. So we sit on these CT trackers. Because remember, the only way we make money in a charts like this is we have to buy low and sell high. We buy here, we sell here. We buy here, we sell here. We only make money if people buy in above us. And the way people will buy in above us is we buy in before them. The way we buy in before them is we buy in earlier than them. And this maximizes our chance that we buy in as early as humanly possible. Now, when you do this, you might be faced with something like this. Let's say the El Mencho news comes out, right? And there are 20 developers who launch 20 different coins. Which one do you pick? Now, if you want to not do any work and you want to maximize the chance of you losing money, you would just buy coin number one, the OG. This not typically, but a lot of the time, the OG, the first coin that was released based on whatever news, whatever narrative, whatever meme came out, typically does quite well. So if you don't want to do any work, you just buy the very first coin released based on this news. But we want to make a lot of money. We want to make thousands of dollars a day, so we need to do some work. It's not as easy as doing this. You would select all of these coins, open them up in different tabs, and by the way, you don't have to rush this. It doesn't really matter if you buy in at 3k, or you buy in at 50k, or you even buy in at 100k. Some of these coins, like we saw, go to literally $8 million in market cap. If you buy in at 100k and you do all of your checks and it goes to 8 million, that's an 80x. If you rush a coin and you don't do your checks, you buy in at 50k, but then it doesn't go to 8 million, you lose money. It is better to thoroughly check a coin, make sure there are no red flags, and buy in, than rush into a project and lose your money. I promise you, you would much rather make a 2x on a coin that you spend an hour checking than have a 50-50 chance of losing your money buying a coin at 3k. And that is what separates the good traders versus the ones who lose all of their money. And this is the way we check a coin. So let's say we see this coin, right? How do we know whether this coin is a green flag or a red flag? The very first thing we want to do before we click buy, before we even look at the name, is we want to go to the holders page. And on the holders page, we want to look for the funding source. By the way, if you are inside a Viper and you launch a coin and you bundle a coin, the Viper method bypasses the method that I'm going to be teaching you. There is no way to trace a Viper bundle. It is by far the best bundling method out there on the internet. It cost me over $3,000 to learn. And if you're ever interested in becoming a profitable developer, then make sure to check the link in the bio. I will teach you from A to Z. No trader will ever be able to tell that you are holding 40% of a coin and you will make more than every trader every single time. I guarantee it. So moving on. The way you check if a coin is bundled is you look at the funding source. So let me actually take a screenshot of this and put it on here. So the easiest way to check if a coin is bundled is if you see different wallets that have been funded at the same time. Now, you can't really see it here. Everything is different. This was funded 2 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago. Yes, there's a pattern, but that's not really a red flag. This will be a semi-red flag, but it's nothing major. What you don't want to see is wallets looking like this. This wallet was funded 1 day ago. This wallet was funded 1 day. If you see a pattern like this, whether it's 1 day, 15 minutes, 20 seconds, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, that is unnatural. Also, if you don't see a lot of wallets that have been funded from exchanges like this, you want to see Coinbase, you want to see Kraken, you want to see Binance, you want to see different exchanges here. If all of the wallets have a similar time frame in which they were funded, and they are all funded from the exact same place, whether it's an exchange like Binance, or whether it's funded from external wallets, then it is 95% a bundle. I know this because I know how developers bundle, and this is what they do. They fund their wallets at the same time on freshly generated wallets from the exact same source. If you see this, it is a bundle. Also, if the Solana balance is the exact same, as you can see here, then there is a high chance it is a bundle. If you look at the wallets and it says that this wallet has 0.01 Solana left, same with this wallet, same with this wallet, same with this wallet, what that pretty much means is that these wallets were funded, whether it's from external, whether it's from exchanges, they were all sent 1 Solana or 2 Solana or 3 Solana, and they bought their entire wallet worth of the coin. Now you tell me, how much of a coincidence is it that let's say 5 traders out of the top 8 buy 100% of their wallet worth of a coin at once? That doesn't happen. Traders maybe buy 10% of their wallet supply, maybe 20%, but never 100%. So if you see this, that all the wallets have no balance, then it is considered a bundle. Get out of there, do not buy it. And if you think the coin is golden, if you think the project is golden, then just you wait, because I guarantee you, as soon as you buy, a little bit later, these bundled wallets are going to sell, it's going to crash 80%, and you're going to wish that you would have done these checks and not bought the coin. So once you check these two, that is pretty much the only way you can check if a coin is bundled. Also, there is one more. If within the first 2 minutes, right? So a normal project will look like this. The developer will buy in, it will be a semi-small candle. If the developer buys in 10 Solana, don't buy it. If it looks like this, don't buy it. And then the different traders would start buying in like this, they will start selling. This is what a project normally looks like. It looks like this. If you see a project where it goes from 3k market cap to 10k to 15k, and there is a huge green candle, not even from the developer. Maybe there's 50 wallets that bought in within the first 10 seconds, and the market cap goes from 3k to 15k within the first 10 seconds, then it is a bundle. Because this method does not guarantee that you don't buy bundles. Once again, the method I teach inside of Viper on how to bundle bypasses all of this. And some developers, they bypass these two ways of tracing a bundle, but then 50 wallets or 20 wallets will buy in within the first 10 seconds. There will be a huge green candle, and then it would look like this. If you see this, close that project, don't buy it. Now that we know how to trace a bundle, we go back to this. You want to try buying as early as possible within these different news events, within these different memes, these different tweets that are coming out, stuff that you know traders would buy if they see it. So let's say we see this news come out very early on our CT tracker. We then go onto Axiom, we see 4 different coins being released, we open all of them, and we do our checks. Because we are the first people to see these coins and potentially buy these coins, we now know that these coins have the highest chance of performing well. We then do our checks. This is a bundle, this is a bundle, this is a bundle. We buy this coin. So let's say we now buy a coin. How much do we actually buy, and what do we do next? Let's say we buy a coin, it was coin number 2, based on this news event that has just came out, and we are one of the first few people to see it from our CT tracker. Let's say we are buying in at a 50k market cap. How much do we actually buy? If you have 1 Solana, please do not buy any coin more than 0.3 Solana. Because if you lose 3 times in a row, your wallet and your account is blown. 0.3 is still extremely high. If you want to be conservative, buy with 0.2 or even 0.15. If you want to maximize the chance that you make money and you make a lot of it, buy in with 0.3, but this is literally the maximum amount you buy in with. Any more than that and you're literally just gambling, you might as well go to the casino. But if you do your checks, if you buy in early and you buy into the right coins, you know they're the right coins because you can tell whether a news event will be mainstream. If I saw this yesterday, just as it came out, I would know that this would be mainstream, right? If Donald Trump was leaked in the Epstein files doing some horrendous stuff and you were the first person to see it, you know that that would be mainstream. If we saw that the King of England died within the first minute, you know that that would be mainstream, right? So the tweets and the different news events, some of them, you just know that they're going to be global. If you buy those global news events, you do your checks, you don't buy bundles, or you try not to unless it's launched by a Viper student, then it is more acceptable to buy in with 0.3 Solana. If you're just starting out, buy in with 0.1, 0.15. You're not in the game to make life-changing money if you're just starting out. You're in the game of learning the game. And this can be applied to pretty much all of your wallet types. 30% per position maximum. I would recommend, honestly, 15%, probably even 10%. The lower the better. So once you buy in at a 50k market cap, when do you sell? This is where the system comes into place. So what most traders don't do is they don't have set points in which they are going to sell. So if you buy in at 50k, you want to sell a little bit of your position just before 100k, then just before 200k, then just before 250k, then 500k. And the reason being is, traders like to sell at these big whole psychological numbers, and so do developers. The amount of developers I've talked with that say, yes, I buy in my coin, I bundle it, I promote it, and I always sell at 100k no matter what, is crazy. Developers and traders sell at whole numbers. So you don't buy in at 100k because what can happen a lot of times is the coin goes to 100k, it reaches 100k, and there are 20 traders just like you who start selling, and there is a big red candle just as it touches 100k. You want to sell just before that. So what that means is you sell at 90k, you sell at 95k, and then the coin goes to 100k, people start selling, and it goes to 70, 80, 60k. You always want to sell before, but you never want to sell your entire position. So what I recommend is that on a 2x, so 50 to 90k is pretty much a 2x, you sell 50% of your position. Because after this, if the coin recovers, then you are risk-free. And if it crashes, then you don't lose any money. This is pretty much just making sure that this coin, you aren't going to lose any of your portfolio. You can only make money from this trade. So sell 50% at a 2x, or 50 to 90k, pretty much a 2x. Sell 50% there. And then I recommend selling 20% of your position per psychological level. So sell 20% of your position at 200k, 20% of your position at 250k, 20% of your position at 500k. And by the way, this doesn't mean that if we sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 20%, that's not 100% of our position. Because this is the way it works. If we have $100 here and we sell 20%, we now have $80, right? 20% of $80 is 16, which means we now have $64. 20% of 64 is 13, which means we now have 51, etc. We are not selling 20% of our position that we bought into at the start. We are selling 20% of our ongoing position, and that is very, very different. And you want to literally keep doing this until you see one of two things. Number one, you see that the coin starts to stagnate like this, and it is slowly going down. What this means is that there are people buying in, but there are also people selling. And the selling pressure is the exact same as the buying pressure. And that normally means one thing. Number one, that means that if the developer hasn't sold yet, he is about to, because he can see this coin isn't growing anymore. Or number two, it means that this coin is ready to explode. Now, in either way, you want to start getting out of your position if you see this. Maybe sell 20%, 30%, 40%, doesn't really matter, because we never know when this will be. This can happen at 150k, it can happen at 1 million, it can happen at 10 million. There are only two scenarios that come out of this. Number one, the coin is going to explode, or number two, it's going to crash. And if it crashes, you would have been happy that you sold a lot of your position here. And if it explodes, you would have been happy that you're managing your risk. So start selling here, and then just keep selling at every psychological level. 1 million, 2 million, 1.5 million, 2.5 million. With this strategy, you are never going to regret selling too early or selling too late, because what you are doing is you are literally selling at 100k, at 200k, at 300k, at 400k, at 500k. So whether you get a 2x here and then it crashes, you are happy. If you get a 5x and it crashes, you are happy, because you are taking profit at every single position. You are never once again, if you follow this correctly, going to be in the position that you sell at a 5x and it goes to 100x and you miss out on $80,000 in profit. This is by far the best way to trade, and this is the quickest way you can start making a lot of money trading. But once again, I need to clarify, developing meme coins is 100 times easier than trading. It is 100 times easier to make money, and you will make 100 times more money. If you've ever wanted to be a trader, check out the link in the description, because like I said at the start of the video, you can do all your bundling checks, but the Viper method, the method which I teach to the Viper students, and the ones that the top developers use across the world, you cannot trace it. So you could do your checks, you could buy in 30% of your portfolio into our coin, you could buy in at 100k, and it can crash down to 10k from 100k, even though it seemed clean, because we know how to outsmart the system, and there is no way for you to beat the developers who know how to do it. With that being said, hopefully you found this video useful. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, message me on Telegram for any questions. Hopefully I'll see you in Viper, but if not, I will see you in the next video.